Hey there friends, Nibs again. Out here at the range today, do a little bit of goofing around at the 50-yard line today. And I wanted to do another installment of the Long Rifle Channel 50-yard iron sights challenge. Been having a blast with this, and I got something really interesting to show you guys today. If you've been on the channel for any amount of time, you've seen this before, but I haven't had this one out in a long time, so I figured I'd get it out and give it a try at this. What we have here is actually a fairly rare gun from my collection. The model is pretty popular and pretty common, but this particular style is pretty rare. So this is a Marlin Model 39A, but what makes this one very unusual and rare is the receiver is color case hardened on this one, and that was only done in the first couple years of production just before World War II. They started making the 39A in 1939, and in 1941, when the United States entered World War II, they discontinued production of the 39 during World War II. When they started production back up after World War II, all of the receivers were blued after that. So this particular one by the serial number was made in 1941, and it is pretty cool. So it does have a Williams blank where the barrel sight would normally go. It does have a post front sight, which is going to hamper, it may hamper my ability to shoot this guy very accurately. We'll see how that goes. I do have 20 rounds right there, perfect. I am using SK Standard Plus for this one. I did try this with some CCI Standard Velocity. It was doing okay, but it did do better with this, so I broke out some of the last of the SK that I have, and we're going to go ahead and give that a try. I've had this one for quite a long time. It was one of the earlier 22s that I collected in my collection, and I really like it. So I do have a newer 39A with the blue receiver as well, but this one has peep sights on it, so I wanted to give it a try at the 50-yard. The other one I got actually have a scope on it, but let's go ahead and load up 10 rounds and get started here. This the post really makes it a little more difficult for me to precisely put the point of aim exactly the same spot downrange every time, but I've been pleasantly surprised by the couple of guns that I have brought out with post front sights so far, and hopefully this one won't disappoint as well. As long as I can keep them all on paper, I'm just tickled pink when I can keep 22, you know, shooting open sights at 50 yards just to keep everything on paper is pretty amazing to me, but let's go ahead and get started. Upper target first. If anybody is interested in getting this target, I can send you a file for it. It's actually originally an orange. The gray part in the middle is actually an orange printed, but I print them both color and black and white, and they seem to, I shoot both of them pretty well. That's a good way to start out. There we go. So I have it zeroed so that the top of my front post, if I put the gray dot on top of that like a lollipop, that is giving me a zeroed shot. hope that went in one of those 2 holes, because if not, I completely missed the target. All right, that's 4. That's 5. It's doing pretty darn good, I think. That's 6. Oh, that one went up a little bit. 7. That is not looking bad, though. Wow. Is that the last one? Yeah, that was the last one for that one. I think they were having a class inside, pistol permit class, probably. Living here behind the iron gates in New York, we have to put up with such things. Come on. Boy, these SKs are greased, and boy, they are. Well, hey, how you doing? Whoop. What's happening? Yep. Alrighty, I'm back. A couple friends stopped by to say hey, so let's get back to it. I put 10 rounds in there, and we just gotta get going. All right, bottom target. A little high on that one. That's a good looking shot. Ooh, that one went a little high. Wow. All right, I think that's a 9. I don't think any of my 99s are in jeopardy, but I think that's still shooting pretty darn good for a little lever action sporter like this guy. It's really tough to get that post lined up just right with that bullseye. And I blame that mostly on my eyes, really, more than anything. That front post is pretty blurry, so I can't tell if I'm really... Oop, that one went up high again, too. I think it's the last one, maybe. But even when I'm shooting with the peep sights, with the globe up front, with the little aperture up front, all of that stuff is blurry, but I line up all that blurriness and I can, that's the way my eyes are, just, and really, I need bifocals to see the close-up stuff, but if I use the bifocals at all, I can't see the downrange target well enough to say. So, all right, that was the last one. So let me grab those targets. We'll add those up. I think they're going to be pretty good scores. Maybe 90s, close to 90, but I think we did pretty good. Stand by. Alrighty, I am back, and I think we did pretty respectable. So this is one of those rare occasions where I did better on my first target than I did on the second target. So here is the first target for starters. Did really good, just had 1 8 up in just about a 7, but it did crack into the 8 ring. Rest of them were all 9s and 10s. Ended up with a really nice 93. So that's actually very respectable for a sporter gun like this. Had 2 7s on the second one, and I don't know what happened there, but that really hurt the score. But it's still a pretty respectable 88. So that's not horrible at all, and I'll take it. So I wish I had some way to put a globe. I mean, I could put a 17A globe on the front of this, I'm sure. It is dovetailed up in the front, but it's got the original post on there, so I'm going to leave it be. So, but anyway, there you go. That is one of my Marlin 39As. Like I said, I have a couple of these, and but this one's very rare with that color case hardening on it. If you can see that the receiver and the lever are both color case hardened. A lot of that color is wore off on the lever just from being worked over the years, but it's still, you can still tell that it's there. So hope you guys liked the video. Till next time, have a great day.